Thank you, Mr. Demakia. I'm going to have last word. After our committee meeting last week, I personally went out and drove West Erie no less than 4 times. I had to go to the Cleveland Clinic twice for appointments. I went to Beaver Park on Friday night for dinner. And on Saturday, I also drove out to Vermillion via Route 6. And as Ms. Newsom explained in her presentation, this is no different than when we did on the east side, how it's a matter of getting adjusted. I believe Mr. Soto asked council to be patient, that it's a little education. There is the big sign right there at the corner of 11th heading west that says right lane ends. And as I said, it narrows down. There's only 2 lanes. There's that wide area where Ms. Newsom explained that separates the bike lane from the 2 traffic lanes. So I saw 4 times myself driving that road both ways. Didn't seem to be an issue. But once again, I know we have to be cautious, you have to be more aware, but my biggest concern, was Washington Avenue, because that one is, to me, a little bit more dangerous than West Erie, because West Erie, frankly, with people driving on Route 2, there is not that much traffic on Route 6. But once again, those are just my comments. Mr. Thornsberg.
Yes, I now move for passage.
Mr. Demakia.
Support motion.
Please vote.
The motion carries with 1 dissenting vote from Mrs. Frangowski.
Thank you. Item 12, legislation, 3rd reading.
There is none.
Item 14, committee calls.
On July 22nd, 2024 at 5:30, Building and Lands Committee will meet to discuss the Silver Hills Preliminary Development Plan, the proposed Harbor Walk Plat 19, and we'll hear a presentation from LMHA.
Mr. Demakia.
I'll wait for the next miscellaneous.
Are you calling a committee meeting?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not till September.
Any other committee calls? No other committee calls. Item 14, miscellaneous concerns from council. If you have a concern, Mr. Demakia.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Through the chair, I just want to, first off, thank you, Mayor Bradley, for the pin and the note to all council members. We do appreciate that. At least I do. So thank you. I just want to recognize Mrs. Whitaker and her son. Man, I forgot your first name, so I apologize. But they are here to observe this well-oiled government machine in our processes for his work as an Eagle Scout. And I just want to welcome them and wish him the best of luck with what you're doing. If we can help you out in any way, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. So thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Demakia. Ms. Duval.
Yes, I hope that a question or an indication of concern does not automatically put in people's minds that you don't support something. It's that you want to know information, you want people to hear information. 2 things. First of all is congratulations. I saw in the paper that the mayor had saved us $10,000 in interest in some way or another, or someone saved us $10,000. Was that you, Mr. Kazura? All right, okay. And the second thing is, I am really, really, really hoping that the city will do more than just put up a sign. People have been traveling back and forth on 6 for 100 years, 2 lane. They don't take notice of things unless you maybe have dancing girls out there or something. You gotta make sure people know, because they travel at high speeds. And I remember, Naomi forgot, a head-on crash at 35 miles an hour can be lethal. So please put up signs. You know, I see in the signage that we can carry cardboard, you know, back and forth, sign on the front and back if I need to walk up and down 6. I'll carry a sign that says lane change, traffic change. Please don't just gloss this over, because we know it. That doesn't mean the other 60,000 people in Lorraine know it. So please, be very vigilant about this.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. Ms. Henley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would concur with Mrs. Duval. So many times, and I noticed it when we were traveling the last couple of weeks ago, we're so used to the way our roads are, and when we were on the highways and all of a sudden, and they would have one sign. Now, someone who shall remain nameless kept saying they should have 5 of these, not me, leading up to that point, because what we were seeing, and it wasn't just us, because it's a tourist area where a lot of close calls. So especially on East and West Erie, perhaps, you know, it's gonna happen here in 500 feet, lane changes or whatever, maybe more than one side. Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, I'll have the last word. I passed this out a couple weeks ago. It's called Reese, Honor Reese fundraiser. It was started last year by a woman by the name of Catherine Kennedy to put wreaths on all the veterans' graves. It was such a success. This year, they're up to 8 cemeteries. They're having a fundraiser this week, Saturday, Mexican Mutual. If you'd like to just have a wreath put on, it's $15. If you want to come out and support the raise funds, network with other people. I believe Ms. Spellacy and her husband are going to be doing the cooking, donating their time. Mexican Mutual's donating their property for the use of this fundraiser. So if you want to stop out, more than welcome. And if you have a friend who is a veteran, if you yourself isn't, if you'd like to get a wreath for them for Veterans Day, I believe they'll put them out. Please participate. Mr. Thornsberry.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to motion to go into executive session in accordance with ORC Section 121.22G3, the conference of the public body's attorney regarding disputes that are subject of pending and or imminent court action.
Mr. Baez.
Support.
Please vote.
The motion to go into executive session carries unanimously.
Thank you. We will be meeting in the police training room.
Here's the quote from Justice Brennan on that New York Times versus Sullivan. What's what I wrote up there? Sharp attacks against citizens, against public officials approved by the Supreme Court of the United States. They want to fuck with me. You know all about this. Now look at this guy back here. Let's get this picture here.
Joe,
I want to make sure I get this.
1 minute.
Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan, would you please exit? The public is not allowed inside the area, okay? We had an issue 2 weeks ago, and part of that was there, so.
I'm not even recording, dummy. Jeez, oh man.
Oh, I thought it was a mirror when you said dummy.
Yeah, get out of here. Pay your taxes, will you?
I do. Hey, don't pay the lawyers.
$25,000. Pay your taxes.
So, what?
Pay your taxes.
We can do that?
Yeah. You can just pay $15 for one wreath.
Okay.
They're $15. She buys them out in Seattle, and
Okay.
they ship them because she gets a better price.
Okay.
And then they buy a Red Bull to put out.
What are you making? What are you cooking?
Hamburgers, hot dogs,
Oh,
potato salad.
So do I order that now or later?
You can order it now or later. Yeah. I mean, if you want to order it now, tell Catherine Saturday that you guys want one. I'll give you your number and I'll give you your address.
Seems to me to be the easiest recipe because that's one hole digging, putting a bigger basin in so that.
hi Jane, how you doing?
I'm good, Garen. What up?
Nothing. I'm just being video.
Oh, Garen, come on, walk away.
let it go.
I'm going to as soon as my wife
How
comes.
about if I walk with you
As
outside?
soon as my wife comes.
Come on, I'll go with you.
No, my wife is down. I'm waiting for her.
I don't know many other options.
How you doing, Mr. Vaughn? Good.
So
Doing.
that will not contain almost more capacity. So a lot of times you see a new construction.
Come on, Gene. Pardon me?
You're so smart. You can do so
Oh, I know.
put your ankles
Come on. Oh, excuse me, Joanne.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
I haven't seen you since the funeral.
Which one? Which funeral?
One over there at, hey, Gene, what was that funeral we saw her at? Betty Rell.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Have a nice day.
Okay, you too.
All right, how you doing?
That's what it said.
Here, you didn't get any of these.
He never takes
You
candy.
never take them. Oh, it's the other one that takes
He never takes candy.
All right, no talking.
I'm talking when I'm not talking.
Ouch. Oh, I got my finger in there.
Let me fix this camera. Shut this camera off.